There's a lot of people who think Cody Rhodes is this squeaky clean guy, but in reality, he have a snaky side of him, a slimy side of him. So today we're going to talk about that snaky side of Cody Rhodes. This all starts back in 2023. 2023 is the year where Jey Uso left the bloodline, he left SmackDown, and he kind of was just quote unquote done wrestling or whatever it is. So Cody Rhodes took it upon himself to bring Jey Uso from, I guess, free agency or whatever it is and bring him over to Monday Night Raw. That right there is the first snaky, slimy thing I've seen Cody Rhodes do in terms of him being this American Nightmare character. So the reason that right there is a slimy move is because of the intentions behind it. So Cody Rhodes tried to make it seem like he was doing the right thing by bringing Jey Uso back, but in reality, he was not doing it just because it was the right thing to do. The main reason he was doing it is because he knew that he was going against Roman Reigns again. So if he going against Roman Reigns again, he gonna need some people by his side. He gonna need some backup. And who's better to be by his side than a person that was in the bloodline with Roman Reigns? Not just that though, but the reason I'm also calling this situation slimy is because of the stuff that happened after Jey Uso joined the Monday Night Raw brand. You see, Jey Uso before leaving the bloodline, they used to cause havoc on Monday Night Raw, beating down on people, just causing havoc. So Cody Rhodes bringing back Jey Uso will just lead to problems like Drew feeling away, Kevin Owens feeling away. People who the bloodline screwed over, they started to feel away about Jey Uso being on the Monday Night Raw roster. And not just that though, to add on to that, Randy Orton, before he left for the year plus due to his injury, the last people to go against Randy Orton, the people to attack Randy Orton, was the bloodline, and Jey Uso had a part to play in that. So Cody, as Randy Orton's student, how could you bring Jey Uso to Monday Night Raw knowing that your quote unquote mentor is Randy Orton and Jey Uso was a part of Randy Orton be taken out for injury? How can you bring Jey Uso back to Monday Night Raw knowing the effect he had on people on the Monday Night Raw roster? How can you do that? The reason he did it was just for himself. He tried to make it seem like it was the right thing to do, but it was just for himself so he could have people to go against Roman with. Jey Uso being back on Monday Night Raw just was a slimy move. Him bringing Jey Uso to Monday Night Raw was a slimy move. And yeah, that's one situation. Let's get into the next situation. And that second situation is Cody teaming up with Roman Reigns. That right there is a slimy thing from Cody, and I'm gonna explain why. So Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, they didn't like each other. They were going against each other. They went against each other at WrestleMania 39 and WrestleMania 40. They didn't like each other. While Cody Rhodes was going against Roman Reigns, he had people that were helping him. People like Kevin Owens, people like Seth Rollins, people like Jey Uso. He had people on his side that was helping him go against Roman Reigns. He eventually wins this title that he'd been chasing for so long, and eventually, what do? He decided to team up with Roman Reigns to go against Solo and Jacob. How on earth is that not slimy? How do you team up with Roman Reigns, the person who was going against Kevin Owens and causing Kevin Owens so many problems, the person that Seth Rollins, the person who helped you win your title? Seth Rollins don't like Roman, Kevin Owens don't like Roman, the people that help you win your title don't like Roman, but you decide to team up with Roman to go against Solo and Jacob? What's up with that? That right there is slimy. I could see why Kevin Owens is so angry at Cody. This man Roman had the bloodline beat him down in the middle of the ring. This man Roman ran over Kevin Owens with a golf cart. This man Roman was just causing so much havoc for Kevin Owens, and Cody decides to team up with him. That is insane. I see why he's so angry, and it's a matter of time before Seth Rollins get super angry too once he noticed how slimy Cody Rhodes have been, especially since helping Cody win the title at WrestleMania. Not just helping him win the title, but going against The Rock and going against Roman, two of the most dangerous and most dominant people. Seth Rollins helped Cody Rhodes go against them. And what do Cody Rhodes do? he decided to be slimy and team up with Roman. That is insane. Speaking of The Rock, we gotta talk about how Cody is low-key slimy for being all cool with The Rock. So The Rock put up on a Raw premiere on Netflix, and he was a totally different person, if I'm being honest. He wasn't the final boss we knew. He was just a totally different person. And this version of The Rock, he acknowledged Cody Rhodes and he showed Cody Rhodes respect, which is cool, I guess. But the slimy part comes about when Cody Rhodes start to hug The Rock. The Rock came over there, they embraced each other, they hugged each other and all that extra stuff. And then he took it a step further by drinking with The Rock backstage. They was backstage drinking. They was doing shots and all that extra stuff. They was, you know, cheers and all that extra stuff. That right there to me is slimy. It's different from him just showing you respect and y'all, you know, embracing. All right, that's cool. That's all right, I guess. But you take it that extra step further by going backstage and drinking with him and taking shots and all that extra stuff. To me, that right there is so slimy because Seth Rollins helped you go against The Rock. Seth Rollins is supposed to be your homie. You are being cool with The Rock after Seth Rollins risked his life in that ring. Seth Rollins was injured. He was injured, bro. He pulled up, still trying his hardest to help you win. And what did you do? You decided to go drink and chill with The Rock. As if he wasn't volleying and slapping and choking you and making you bleed and all this extra stuff. As if Seth Rollins didn't risk his body to help you get your title. But you want to go team up with Roman, but also be all cool with The Rock. Man, that right there is slimy. And now the last situation that makes Cody Rhodes a little bit slimy. This might be petty to some of y'all, but to me, it's slimy. So the situation I'm talking about is on Friday Night SmackDown. It was Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes teaming up. Cody Rhodes was the person who initiated this tag match. He initiated it. He said, yo, Jacob, you know, Tama, let's fight, basically. He was saying let's fight. He was fed up with them, so he wanted to fight. And he said that him and Jimmy, he just told Jimmy that yo, you fighting tonight. Jimmy was just there trying to help out a bit, but he said, yo, Jimmy, me and you versus them two tonight. Jimmy, you know, being a real one, stuck by his side, said, I bet, we fighting tonight. They go out there in the main event, they having their matchup, and what do Cody Rhodes do? He see Kevin Owens, right? And he started chasing after Kevin Owens, leaving Jimmy in the ring by himself inside of a tag match. So it's two other people and Jimmy by himself, and Jimmy start to get, you know, whooped on, and they end up losing the match. That right there to me is slimy because you initiated the tag match and then you're going to leave him in the ring. That right there is crazy. I would say this though. I will say this. He did help out earlier in the night. Give him credit for that. But he's still slimy for leaving Jimmy in the main event and basically leaving him in a 2-on-1 situation. That right there is slimy, bruh. Cody Rhodes got some slimy moments. And yeah, that's that, man. That's pretty much the video. I just wanted to talk about some of the slimy moments I've noticed with this Cody Rhodes character. And before y'all start getting y'all thongs in a bunch, chill out. It's just a joke. It ain't nothing serious. I'm just messing around, so relax, alright? That's how I feel though. Y'all let me know what y'all think about these situations. Do y'all think I'm overreacting? Do y'all think I'm, you know, reaching? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure y'all like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And also check out the description if you want to keep in touch with me. My Discord, my Instagram, and my TikTok all is in the description. So make sure y'all check that out. And I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. God bless y'all. Y'all be safe, man. Peace.